Alright, back for some more workers and resources. Soviet Republic. Yeah, a little frustrated. The software that I use for my game or for recording is OBS Studio. Um, I like it because, first and foremost, it's free, it's open source. I would rather kick a couple dollars to somebody who is working on a project uh, to help people and giving it away free than to pay a corporation. The reason being is that most corporations, even if there is a problem, they just want to brush it off. Somebody who's working on it, they'll acknowledge the problem, say, hey, look, we see what's going on here, we're going to fix it. And sadly, their last update broke some things, messed them up, and yeah. Regular length episode ended up being lost, gone. It recorded about 10 10-second segments and then quit. So I lost a lot. But let's go through and explain a few things. First of all, I've got money again. And that's because I took and set up and ran through, basically just let things run. What did I add? I added a second oil line or train. I did a little fiddling there, add a little bit of extra track at a couple of places. I also added in a second version of and this is messing up. Okay, yeah. Let's go over here and infrastructure, railways, and remove. Okay, and see, that should have waited over here, I think. Okay, let's see here. Now they're going, and they're confused again. Alright, so I'm going to have double track into that. Okay, let's go ahead and do that real quick. But, yeah, it's just, it's a major pain in my butt to lose stuff. What else did I do? We'll leave this paused for a little bit. Before I started playing, I laid in a train line for people, just to bring them back and forth, and then I basically just kind of let it run. One of the things that I also did was I started actually figuring out something really, really cool. And I don't even think some of the other bigger creators have figured this one out. So, yeah. I can build my own roads now. And so that's one of the things that I went through. And if you actually look here, you'll see that there's roads being built. They're in progress. And you can see pieces of equipment on those roads, and you can see, where things have been delivered. And on this road here, this is a roller. So I created my own asphalt plant. I am bringing across bitumen from my tank. I am taking and turning quarried stone into gravel, and then exporting the quarried stone over to the asphalt plant and also out to here for pickup, so that the quarried stone can be picked up and delivered to the roads. Yeah, I can build my own roads for free. Well, effectively free. And that's what I was working on. That's what I went through in the last video that tanked. Yes. So, having a little bit of an issue with this intersection. For some reason, it just wants to goof up, and I think part of it is this one here. It needs a passing lane or something. I'll put in a second exit off, and yeah, we'll get that straight here in just a minute. Maybe we'll double track this all through here. Yeah. I also took and went through and flattened this a little bit so I could get a piece of road through there. The train tracks are wonky. I don't like them, but yeah. One of the things that happened of note is I've had two of my oil derricks catch fire. The actual derricks, it's honestly cheaper to just take and let them burn. Disconnect the line, move it over a little bit, place it back in. Okay, we're done, right? Okay, move on. Oil. We are literally filling up the trains faster than the oil field can handle it. So we're going to have to add in a second oil line. What else did I add? Oh, after I got the roads done, I went over here and added a second processing plant. Ooh. Cannot store or export. Well, yes, you can. There's 2 connections on it. Oh, no. Yeah, this should have 2 connections. I think. Let's do, yeah. Interesting. I might have to look at that. But yeah, I got that second one put in there, and yeah. Let's look here. Infrastructure and conveyor. Conveyor. So this is supposed to be an input, I think. Yeah. Now this is supposed to be an input. That's an input. This is supposed to be an output. Run over to there. Input and output. And these are both outputs. Yeah. So why are you saying you cannot store or export? Oh, because this one here filled up. Okay, yeah. Whew. Wow, I'm processing fast enough that I need to add in a second train. Oh, and this guy's backed up over here too. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's fix this. Yeah. Come in. Oh, no. There, railway. Let's get rid of this. Oh, can't delete it because there's more. Yeah. Okay. You go to there. Move to this stop. You go to there. Move to this stop. All right. And once that gets kind of, sort of out of the way, hopefully, yes, yeah, keep going, you can do it. And okay, let's get this section of rail gone, just a little ways over here, and then we'll take and throw this in. We'll go over a little bit further. Yeah, that will work. And then we'll come over here, and yeah, and then we can throw in semaphore there and there, and then that way they can both come in. We need to do the same thing on the other end as well. And this one here, what we can do is we can branch off here. Nope, wrong one. Cancel semaphore and railroad. And yeah, you want to go off that way. Let's come down here, and let's then go in there. Okay. And then we can put a second semaphore in, and then that way they can kind of go in and do their thing and then turn around and go the other direction. Okay, yeah. So, I think it's pretty good. I'm going to adjust my voice volume down just a little bit. I have actually been working on that as well. I know there's been some comments that factories and stuff are louder than my voice. The way I had everything set up, I couldn't tell. Sorry. Yeah. So anyway, I did get that straightened out. One of the other things that I'm doing, all my exports for coal are okay, still messed up. That's cleared up. Okay. And this guy is stuck here. Okay. Nope, they're going through. Okay. You Should be alright. On the train platform, yeah, go there. And there it goes. Okay. So we're going to need to put a second line in on our coal. Yeah. Woohoo. All right. Yeah, I like it. I think that's a good thing. Yeah, we're filling that guy up quick. We could probably put in another power plant as well. Let's see here. Yeah, that's still full. That is pumping along, and that is doing what it's supposed to do. So anyway, yeah, we're going to let that run a little bit. Let's go ahead and I want to put a second connection in here. So we'll branch that off, railway, and branch. Can we do it there? No, not really. Let's go this way. Yeah. And then let's see if we can get in there. Okay. Now we can put a second semaphore here. Okay. And that'll still allow our trains to get onto the other set of lines, but not get everything else goofed up, I think. Yeah. So, train, and we're going to buy new vehicle or mechanism, electric loco, and this is the one we've been running, 3190, 4600, 6400, and we'll just keep with that guy, and cargo wagon, and we need hopper cars. How many do we have on this one? 600 tons worth, I want to say. I think that's 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to, yeah, we're going to take and we're going to say, you go to there, and then you can go drop off over here. Oh, rotate around. Yep, and launch. Off you go. All right, so that will, well, that's 480 tons. Is that what I'm loading up? There we go. No, 600 tons. So, yeah, we need a little bit more on that other one. It's good for now. It'll run. It'll do what it needs to do. This guy is going to run through there and go export. He's got fuel on. Every once in a while, the trains that I have going through on the oil line, I have to manually tell it, hey, you can't do that. And yeah, but let's go ahead and come on over here, and we're going to take and do our railway, and we're going to add a second line over this way for our export line, and then we're going to come over here. And then we're going to place a semaphore there and there. And then I want to come over in here in this section and put a passing section in for now. So we'll come out over there and run along this way a little ways, and then we'll come over here. Oh. Need to go back just a little bit more. Okay, and come over to crossing not allowed. Okay, let's go there. There we go. Alright, and this one we can take and we can put in one ways. Yeah, and yeah. Nope, other way. There you go. Alright. And probably could do the same thing over here, at least for right now, so I don't have to build more railways. So let's go there, and then let's go down here, and then let's pull off of there, and then go down this way, and then we'll place semaphore there. for that way, and there for that way. Okay. Well, that should do all right. I think. All right. So yeah, that'll get our trains running there. We could even add another train line in there, but I think we're all right there. I'm starting to wonder if I shouldn't be. Let's go ahead and because this one here gets to a certain point and then he just shuts down. I mean, it does shift the load over to the other side, but still, it's a little weird. All right, so that's in. What I'm doing here, when these trains are running as fast as they possibly can, I'm still processing through it faster than they can put it over there. It would be probably better if I was to take and run pumps, but I wanted to run trains. So, yeah. And I'm still figuring out a few of the little quirks with that. It takes time, but we're making money. Anyway, what I've done in the meantime is when my refinery gets low on oil, I am taking and I'm purchasing oil. I'm purchasing oil with dollars, and I'm using the money that I am exporting from coal over to wherever to make the money. It's actually, I think it's doing pretty good. I think, yeah, you know. Anyway, so basically, for every 2 tons of coal I export, I can purchase 1 ton of oil. And then I turn around and I take that oil and I turn it into bitumen and fuel, and I pump it onto a train and I send it off over to my buddies. Then I make a whole lot more off of that than anything else. A full train at 400, or well, how many ever tons it is, makes a whole lot more in oil than coal. So I think it's doing pretty good. Hopefully I got this straightened out. I had that happen once before earlier too. What do I need to do? I need to put in another power plant, to be honest. Ooh, and look, see, roads are complete. This guy right here, he's done putting in the road. And so what I've done is a lot of people use the deal where, you know, they take and they don't fund the roads and use that as a placeholder. Well, what I found is you do that, and then you tell it to construct, and it will begin construction. These guys here are just not for the bulldozer army. They're yeah, you can actually put them into progress to work on roads. You have to have a certain amount of machinery, but they will go out, and it looks like they will work together too. But they will go out. And yeah, do the things that need to be done. It's awesome. You have to have a bus of some sort assigned. You have to have equipment assigned to do the work. So, like, for instance, I have to have dump trucks for gravel and asphalt. Then I have to have bulldozers and excavators to lay and do everything with the groundwork. And then I have to have an asphalt paver and a roller. But once I have all that stuff, I can build all of my own roads. It will go over to the bus platform, and it will pick up workers. It will then take the workers over to the job site. It will also go over and pick up gravel for the road bed. Then it will lay the gravel and flatten it out, which you can see is, you know, some of the things that have happened here. Then it will take and it will go over and it will pick up asphalt. So that's what these guys here are doing. They're actually taking and they're manufacturing the asphalt to be able to be laid in the road. The truck comes over, same dumper, picks it up, takes it over to the job site, lays it down, and then while it's laying it down, the road paver will literally lay it out. Does it take time? Yeah, it takes a lot longer. But if you're setting these up ahead of time, it's free. And who doesn't like free roads? So let's go ahead and go in here, and let's extend this out a little bit. We're gonna go. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Yeah, let's turn on the wireframe. One of the other things that I figured out is the wireframe. The best way that I've found so far to line up roads is to literally line up on the center. Okay, and we need to turn auto build off. Yeah, if you leave auto build on, it will take and it will pay money and build the road. So we go out over here, yeah, and then let's go ahead and put in our intersection here. Yeah, and then we'll come over this way a little ways. Oh, yeah, need to, yeah, and now you do need to have extra, but for the machinery, like to be able to take and flatten stuff, it's at any place. It does not have to be in a construction yard. If I have extra pieces of machinery in the depot, it will use those extra pieces of machinery to take and, build. So, or flatten. So, yeah, do that, flatten, and gone. All right, so now I've got all these roads in here, right? And start construction of planned infrastructure. Boom. Now it takes and it says, hey, look, yes, this is planned infrastructure. These are roads that are going to be built. And it will assign them to the construction offices that are nearby, and the machinery will go out to wherever, and it will build. And see, like right there, we have our asphalt paver with a truck with asphalt in it. And it's taking and it's going along. And it takes and does what it needs to do. That truck is automatically assigned from the construction office. The weird thing is that after it gets done putting down asphalt, it has to go back to the construction office. Then it has to go back over to the asphalt plant. After it goes from the asphalt plant, then it's got to go to the job site. So it's a little bit weird, they need a radio connection or something. But see there, we've got another truck with asphalt in it, and he's ready to take and do the work. So, you can go through and you can build out some roads. It's really kind of cool. Yeah. And so, as roads are built, you can, if you're playing the game real time, doing everything, it's kind of nice. At least I think so. Yeah. Anyway, let's go take a look at our trains over here. Yeah. No trains sitting there. We got trains sitting there. They don't know what they're doing. What's going on here? Oh, that's locked off because of that. Okay, so let's, infrastructure, and this is where we need our chain. Yeah, so put in a chain that way, and a chain that way. There we go. Alright, yeah, because then it won't enter the block section if it's messed up, but yeah. There we go. I think that's right. Anyway, yeah. Those should stay fairly empty, though, I think. This one here should stay fairly empty. Yeah, but yeah. We're making money. We're pushing along. That's the whole thing. And then for the offloads, they will come in here and they will just offload wherever they need to offload. Now, am I putting super long trains in here? No, I'm not. Later on, I'll probably need to make bigger trains. But yeah, it's not too bad yet. The only thing here is that if you use the auto build and leave it off, actually it's probably not too bad to do that. You just got to get in the habit of coming down here and saying, hey, look, fund it. The railroads, when you look at it, you actually have to take and say, hey, look, you might need, certain things. But yeah, overall it's not bad. I don't think, at least, Yeah, there we're bringing in some money from the coal. and we're buying oil, importing it so that we can take and turn around and export oil and fuel. The factories are working right. Roads are being built. I like it. Here you can see where you've got the roads down. These guys here are waiting for other stuff to happen, and there we've got gravel being put out. So the dump trucks will bring over gravel, and then you'll get a machinery operator coming over to do whatever. Different machines can do different things. Some of them kind of overlap, but some of them need specific machines. But yeah, as long as you have them available, it doesn't really affect it too awful much. Let's go ahead and buy another dump truck here. Yeah, let's go for the big bucks. That one hauls 12 tons. And then let's go for another roller and another paver and a bulldozer. Yeah, all right. And so, yeah, it works pretty well once you take and you tell it, hey, look, go out and do the work. Here, where is it? Oh, here you got to set your distances. So you can set it to well, by default it's 1,000, and you can set it up to 3,000 meters away. And then that kind of gives you an idea of where they will do their work. That's cool. So yeah, you can see where the construction is going on, but we're putting people to work. That's good, I think. Yeah. Everything's coming along nicely, and it takes a little while longer to get stuff going on, but eventually the goal here is to bring in everything that you need, however you need it. I'll probably end up taking and putting in some concrete construction stuff. Turn off that. And well, then you have to have a prefab panel factory, depending upon like the different types of stuff that you're doing. But I'll be able to do a lot, and I'm saving money while I'm doing it. So yeah, look, see there, we got a paver going, and we're putting down roads, and we're working, and there's our bus bringing out our workers to the job site. That's really cool. So then you can come over here and you can say, hey, look, right, well, yeah, there's no workers on the job site right now. There's a paver there right now, and there's the asphalt truck, but that's different. And then the construction office, all related vehicles. There's a dump truck, and then it tells you how many work days you need to complete the current phase, which is laying the asphalt, which is the final phase, and then how much more asphalt you need, which is 12 tons. So there should be another truck that will come out and do all that. This one here has got all his gravel laid out. This one here is waiting on a truck. This one here, he's got his gravel laid out, and then he'll come around and he'll take, or started to lay out, and he'll take and he'll lay the gravel down to build the road. It's amazing, right? This guy just got done dumping off some gravel, and then this guy's spreading the gravel out. Yeah, I love it. I love seeing how that works. It's really kind of cool. Anyway, the mods that I'm using. This right here is a modded road. It's a little bit different, but what it is it allows you to go up over the road straight versus taking and having to come over and do weird things. And yeah, this is another one that you can kind of use it like that. This is straight on the roadside, so it goes from one to the other and then goes down into the asphalt plant. I think it's really, really kind of cool. There's a lot of times where the asphalt plant is going to sit there and not operate. It's just, yeah, the nature of the whole thing. But yeah, and this guy here is almost done building that road, and Honestly, I have to say it this way: this is neater than shit to kind of figure it out. Now those roads aren't usable, but yeah, like this one here, it only needs 4.7 more tons of asphalt, and then it's done. And entire construction, 22 days, 4.7 tons. This 180 days, I think as soon as it's done, it's done. And yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but shoot. And this should automatically assign after this other road section is done. But it'll bring out gravel, and there you can kind of see where it says, okay, total work time is 880 work days. So, if it says 87, it'll take 100 work days for the whole entire job, or something to that effect. It's less with the construction, machinery and stuff like that, but yeah. And there, this should finish up shortly. Boom, done. And current phase 0.93. Oh, the roller has to come out. So yeah, there's 157 work days left. So this guy here, he will travel off to where his construction office is, which is slow. But once he's at the construction office, it will dispatch him to the next job site if he needs to go there, which is neat. Here we've got another one laying out road over this way. So yeah, you got to do a little bit of work ahead of time to set your roads up and put them in. But what's not to like? And you can do pathways. Pathways are just gravel. There's the roller going out over to his job. So he's got to roll the road, and then once the road is rolled, it's open for work. Doesn't move very fast, so you really do want to have your construction offices built fairly close to certain areas. But I'm not going to complain. Okay. And yeah, that's what's going on here. Railways, semaphore. Okay, this one's blocked, and then this one here. Oh, sheesh. Okay, open up. Let's put our chain. Yeah. Now that one won't open up, but maybe this one will. That, or we can put our chain out here in the middle. Yeah, let's put our chain out here in the middle. And there we go. So then that one should be green and move through. Alright, this one here shouldn't ever have that issue, I don't think. Let's change this one to a regular. Yes? Because then that way, yeah, then it shows that the train is cleared. Shoot, some of these are backwards from what you would expect them to be. And this, I need to rework this, but yeah, that's why I'm trying to leave that area alone. Anyway, so where's our roller? Should be out over here somewhere. There he is. So he went all the way over here, down this way, and then over this way, because he's got to start it wherever you started, I think. Yeah, anyway, so then he's going to get in there, he's going to get to rolling, and there, 155, 54, yep. So, yeah, there's one worker, because there's only one piece of machinery. So, yeah, building these construction offices, if you're wanting to do stuff fast, you might want to take and go in and, like, build one that's just got all dump trucks, and build one that's got all just pavers, and one that's got just rollers, or one that's just got pavers and rollers, and one that's got just excavators and whatever else. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we're going through the stone. We got stone coming in. Yeah, it's and then this place. Oh, yep, they're starting to get down a little bit there. I did have to put in a pump on this line here to get the bitumen over here, but it's working okay. Yeah, I like it. Not much storage for anything else, but source of gravel is empty. Doesn't matter. It will, when gravel comes in, it will just take and do whatever it needs to do. We can probably take and get some more gravel going, though. Not that one. This one. This one is what I want. So let's go by that and dumper and this guy here. Yeah, we'll just do that one. Yep. And so then you have to actually take and tell him to go to a particular place and then load and unload. Load, unload, launch. Yep. All right. But yeah, we'll get, you know, tonnage built back up again here real soon. But yeah, it's really kind of cool, I think. All right. Let's see. Well, let's build another section of road from here and build it on through this way. All right. Infrastructure and roads. Auto build is off. Do we want to get fancy? Let's see what the. Nope, that's not going to work. So let's go over here. Nope. Okay, so this requires steel and electrocom and asphalt and whatever else. We don't have a steel production facility, so we can't do that yet. Yeah, cancel all plans. Let's just build a regular asphalt road. All right, there. And it's too steep of an incline, man. Okay, we'll just go ahead and come out over here. Might not be able to do what I want it to. Let's go ahead and cancel road project and then go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and maybe we'll go this direction. There to there. Nope. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Can't go over there, but we can go over there. Alright, won't be perfectly straight, but yeah. Flatten. And definitely, alright, come on. I'm holding the right mouse button. Let's go to there. And then go to there. Okay. That's weird. Let's go ahead and throw this one in over this way. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah. You gonna build? No. Let's go over here. I just, oh, there, oh, yeah. There. Okay, and then we can go out to there. Alright, and then we can take this section of road here, and flatten terrain, flatten terrain, flatten terrain, flatten terrain. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Got that section there. And let's wait on that one. Let's build this one out a little bit further this way. Yep. And then we'll come over here. Yeah. Alright, and then we can come over here. Whew, too steep of a descent. Flatten. Might have to flatten with the bulldozer army before we do that one, but we can come over here. And, yeah, I think another piece of road over this way would be good. Yeah. Okay. And, yeah, we'll probably make a bridge up over here, and then come back down. But yeah, let's come over here this way. Sure. Let's come over here this way. There we go. And yeah, so we'll keep our construction workers going here for a little while, I think. And we can go over this way. Yeah, I like that. And yeah, some blocks will be bigger than others, but yeah, it works, right? I think that's the major thing, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and start construction infrastructure, or start construction of planned infrastructure. All right, there we go. And so, yeah, there, projects just got assigned. Great, isn't it? I mean, I think it is. Shoot. This is, it's really cool. Oh, excuse me, it's really cool. Yeah, so I just think that's the neatest thing ever, to be honest. You know, at least till we get some more types of roads that we can build. You know, eventually it'll all branch out. Let's go. We'll go to right there, and then we can come over to there, right, and we can go this one down a little ways further. And I probably should be using the grid on this, but at the exact moment I don't really mind. And now my phone is ringing. Oh, so much fun, so much fun. Why didn't I put it to silent? It's my friend. Okay. Hello, you are on the air here. What can I do for you today? Oh, the virus? No, I'd rather not. I don't think the virus is all that. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's another day in the neighborhood, right? Oh, well, that could be interesting. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I'm just, I'm playing my game right now. Well, I'm recording. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Sounds fine. Alright. Bye. Shoot. Well, you know, it could be worse. Yeah, well, you know, I gotta be nice, right? Yeah. I always say that, you know, try and be nice, try and be a decent person and everything. It's my neighbor. She's, one of the people I've tried to help out a little bit. I'm actually going to be, hopefully putting together a, bed frame for her. Right now, what I'm waiting on is, well, she has to have, some cash. I can't afford to do it, you know, and just pay for it myself. Anyway, so look at all that construction going on. Woohoo! And we're not losing money to build that. I mean, figure that would probably have been, you know, 60, 70,000 rubles worth of road, and I'm not going to pay anything for it. I'm going to use the resources that I have. Yeah, I'm not going to get the money from those resources if I was to export them, but at the same point in time, well, let's look at the value of bitumen right here real quick. Economy and trade and current prices on the global market. So bitumen, I would have to import it, okay? And let's say that I just imported it from, you know, my guys, 191 rubles per ton. Well, there's also a fee on top of that. Yeah, that's the kicker. There's a fee for delivery. So you're not just paying 191 per ton. You're paying 191 per ton plus a delivery fee per ton. Same goes for other stuff. Gravel, 1181 per ton. That's what I would buy it at. So why not use the resources that I already have instead of taking and, using other resources? Yeah, and we're going to go ahead and take this guy here, and we're going to tell him that he can load anything. He's going to load only fuel on this one. Every once in a while, you have to take one of these trains, and you have to tell it, hey, look, you can only load this. Because what they will do is they will prefer to load the bitumen or other stuff versus taking and actually loading fuel. Any train will load bitumen. Only certain ones will load fuel. They'll get some, but they'll take whatever's worth more. So yeah, this one here will drain that tank down for the bitumen. I've still got some stored there, no problem. Plus I'll make more, and it didn't even burn it down all the way. So yeah, every once in a while I have to take and tell that train to take and take more fuel. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, yep. Okay, and we've got a full tank of oil there, so we're going to produce that through. All right. But yeah, that's I like it. So we're putting more through there. And it's still doing this standoff. The next section is open. It needs to be this one instead of that one. There we go. Right? Okay. Okay, so let's go double check this one over here. Yeah. And so those are regular ones too. It's just odd the way that's working. At least for how I understand it's supposed to work. Yeah, anyway. That'll be double tracked soon enough, so. And then it will not matter at all. Once this guy gets through there, we'll be good there. This is our short train, so after... let's just go ahead and send him to the depot, and we're going to add some more cars on there. Yes. As soon as he pulls in, we'll throw on cargo wagon, and those hold 60 tons. So 2 more. Yeah. Well, let's throw. Yeah, 2 is about the most that'll fit in there without me taking and adding anything onto it. At least for right now. Yeah. Okay. And this one here will clear out here shortly. I think everything's doing pretty well. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, I had the goof happen. I'm not happy about that at all. That should release here now. Yes. Or is it this one that's going to go? No, it should be this one. Yep, there he goes. Okay, and then once he gets into there, then we'll take and we'll add that other train on. But overall, I think it's I've learned a lot on this little bit of time. We got the Bulldozer Army over here. Got that going. Yeah. Probably need to put in another construction office to be able to haul stuff around. And we still got a little bit of stuff going on there. But I'm really enjoying figuring out these little things, because honestly, there's not a whole lot out there explaining it. And I've actually tried to avoid figuring out some of those things by just looking it up. So, um, yeah. But I'm building my own roads with my own resources. What's not to like? um, I just think it's really cool. Oh yeah, got the train in the depot, and yeah, let's go ahead and grab cargo wagon. Two more. That is, yeah, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And you, close that. You already have all your stuff, so you know to go where you need to go, how you need to go. Alright. So I think we're doing pretty good. By taking and selling the coal and then using that to buy a little bit of extra oil, it's going pretty well. Next time, I think I might want to look to see where there is a little more oil. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Coal, iron, oil. Yeah, there's some down around the lake, or there is some out over that direction. No, that's iron, coal, oil. So yeah, right out in this area here, it looks like. So yeah, we might tap into that and bring in another set of oil trains. That could be cool. We need to actually get some iron too. We've got iron in the mountains right next to Muttvostok. That could be interesting too, because we've got enough coal for right now. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. And what do we got over here? I'm wondering what that is. What is that? Is there something there? Okay, that's where our borders are. Okay. Alright, that's not actually within my territory. My territory is just inside of that on most of it. So, yeah, those are my external connections. There's a big external connection over there. Big one over here, too, looks like. Yeah. Move a little bit faster, zoom out, and look down through the clouds, and ooh, yeah, ooh, that's a big export connection too. That's an export connection there, and there's another one there. No power export there. A big export connection there. No power there. Oh, there's another power export connection. Only put so much power through those. That's the bad thing. There's another power export connection. But yeah, overall, I think we're doing pretty good. Yeah, it could be a whole lot worse. And being able to build our own roads, that's really cool. I can't say how much I enjoy that. Anyway, hopefully things are going well. Everybody's staying safe. I seen a deal the other day that I think says something pretty well, and that is wash your damn hands, right? Yeah. All right. So wash them. Do it. Yeah. What else? Be kind to your neighbors. There's older people out there who might need your help. They might not be able to do for themselves. Yes, you got to be safe. I understand that. Things could be a whole lot worse than what they are. I was looking at a deal that talked about the different pandemics that have happened. The 1918 flu was a whole lot worse than it currently is, and especially if you look at population adjusted. Yeah, they lost 1 million people, and that's bad. I wish that everybody could be happy, healthy, and live extremely long lives. But it does happen. Believe me, I've been there. My wife had an illness called neurosarcoidosis. If you look it up and everything and how often it happens and the different versions of it. What she had was the worst. The worst you could get, the worst you could have, and it sucked. So yeah. Anyway, be safe. Younger people who are more healthy will be able to weather this better than a lot of the older people. That's where the problem's coming in. Is a lot of the people who are older are not able to deal with it, and those are the people that we have to help and protect. The deal about masks, first and foremost, N95 masks are not the masks that are going to prevent something like this. You're looking at P100 minimum. The regular paper masks probably are not going to protect you. You need to be doing distancing. Keep yourself away from other people. Cover your mouth if you're going to cough. If you suspect you might be sick, then absolutely put on any mask that you can, because the whole goal is to prevent the spread of droplets. Every time that you cough and exhale or sneeze or anything else, you spread water droplets through the air. That is your saliva. Your saliva is what will carry the virus. Don't be jerks. If you have bad health, don't go out, or go out as very little as possible. If you are going to go out, then you need something that's P100 rated. And even that is not 100%, but it will help to slow it down. That is what the hospitals should be using, but they are expensive. If you've been working jobs where you are dealing with small particles and stuff like that, you will probably already have that type of a mask. You will know what's going on. That's the type of thing that you have to look at. And I know there was some stuff going on with some guys that were complaining about, oh my gosh, we spent all kinds of money and we're trying to make money by gouging. Those guys are assholes. Don't be an asshole. Don't be a jerk. Don't be anything like that. Be a decent person. It will come back to you. I know that there's a lot of businesses. In fact, where I live, there is a distillery that right now it's hard to do a lot of things, but they are able to convert over to be able to make hand sanitizer. And they're going to do everything that they can to provide it to hospitals free of charge and the general public free of charge or minimal. That is the kind of things that you got to be doing and trying. Not being jerks, not being in it for yourself. Not sitting down and saying, hey, look, how can I make money off of this? This is not a money-making time. This is a, be decent to your fellow man time. So, anyway, we're going to call this one here. We've got a lot of roads in progress, which is just awesome. And now that we've got that second train going, I think we're going to do good, and we're going to constantly have oil supply in here, even if we have to buy some. For now, we're going to look at getting some more coming in, and we're going to look at doing some mining and taking and bringing some iron ore in and creating steel. I think that and concrete are some of the next things that we need to do. So that should be pretty interesting. I'll leave you guys with this shot here. Yeah, see that road work being done, seeing the expansion of Muttvostok and West Muttvostok. Yes, the capital of the game. Well, at least my version of the game. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'll admit I'm probably not the best talker for everything that goes on, but hopefully you can do the things that everybody else on YouTube has already taught you to do. I shouldn't have to teach you anymore. I think you're smart people out there. I think you can figure out what you need to do, how you need to do it, and where you need to do it. So do those things, get the channel going better. I'm going to keep making these videos no matter what. It's not that I don't care what people think, but you know what? This is, in a way, therapeutic for me. After losing my wife, I have went up and down, and I'm trying to just take and I'm trying to be the version of me that she always suggested I do. She said many a times, "Oh yeah, you should make games too, or make videos and post them and everything." And I wasn't really big on YouTube until her health started going downhill. Um, but yeah, I've been doing more, and I decided, hey, look, I might as well buy a microphone and do this and make it work. So yeah. Anyway, catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Click the buttons, do the things, get subscribed on here. Hopefully you enjoy watching the gameplay and seeing stuff get built. All right, talk to you later. Have fun. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Bye.